I'm Shirley with All Hip Hop. Nice to meet you. We got BOA. Is that how you
That's,
say it?
yeah, that's how you say it, BOA.
And then QG.
Yeah, BOA QG. All together.
Got-
BOA QG.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I just got back from Memphis probably 20 minutes ago.
What was
Yeah,
in
so
Memphis?
I had to go out there and do an interview and do a live performance on the platform out there. Um
Nice. How was
it was lit. It was lit. It was lit. I feel like I did a good job, and I already done did this platform before. I think it was back in the classroom, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, get ready. So we're just not getting back in talking to y'all now. So yeah,
I love
feeling good.
that.
How
I
you
love
doing?
it. I'm good, just grinding. Another day, another dollar.
Most definitely. I love that energy. I like that.
For sure. But I was gonna ask, I like to start off my interviews by asking, for those who don't know, who is BOA? How would you describe yourself?
um, an up and coming artist who from the South. Very soulful artist and a grinder. You know what I'm saying? I describe myself as a grinder, a very dedicated person. Yeah, most definitely.
Respect. And what does your name mean?
Brothers over anybody. QG. That's what BOA stand for. And QG, that's always been my nickname like forever.
Got you. Respect. You're from Atlanta, right?
Now I ain't from Atlanta. I'm from South Georgia.
South
Yeah, I'm from
Georgia.
yeah, I'm from a small town. It's called Waycross.
How far is that from Atlanta?
Like 4 hours. It's real far. It's like
Okay.
at the total opposite sides of Georgia.
Damn, you said small town. Are you like the first person to like low key get popping out of there?
Yeah, most definitely. Like it ain't nobody from. Yeah, I'm the first person. Yeah, I'm the first person. Like people been trying to do it for like 20 years, but I'm the first person. But like I'm familiar with the Atlanta scene. Like my mama stayed up here for 12 years. Like so, it's just like, and I never really like I moved around a lot. Like I was like a state kid, like a defense kid. So I moved around a lot. So, but that's my hometown though, Waycross, Georgia. That's where I'm from.
Fire. When did you fall in love with music? What were some of the artists?
I always love music, like since a kid. Like I like a lot of R&B artists. I like a lot of I like a lot of Jagged Edge. I like a lot of Aaliyah, Lauryn Hill. I like Michael Jackson. That's like my favorite artists in the whole world. Far as rappers, I'm a big Outkast fan. Uh, I'm a I'm a Lil Wayne fan, 50 Cent fan, Eminem fan, like in that type of range. So yeah, I've been
Got
loving
you.
music my whole life though. Like that's always been me, like music. That's all I had. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, just I know you went to jail. How long were you locked up for?
Um, the last time I was locked up probably like 6 months, but the time before I was locked up like 2.5 years. Yeah.
Damn. What'd you learn from being behind bars?
Man, it's a book I can write about what I learned from being behind bars. But I learned main thing I learned is, like it's up to you what you do in life. Like, it's nobody's fault when you're in jail but your own. Like at the end of the day, you make the decision that you're making is up to you. Your life is in your control. That's what I learned about being in jail. And I also learned that you don't want to be controlled 24/7. You want to have freedom to do what you want to do in life, and it's up to you. Jail really just taught me, like, you know what I'm saying? It taught me a lot of lessons, you know what I'm saying? Like to stop blaming everybody else for your problems, you know what I'm saying? And it just taught me the value of freedom. Like it's things that I appreciate every day that I didn't appreciate before. Like, like I enjoy just being able to go to my refrigerator and pulling out a bottle of water and being able to
Right.
use the bathroom when I want to without having some guy right there, right here while I'm using the bathroom, like walking back and forth, smoking a cigarette, looking at me, like, you know what I'm saying? This type of stuff, like you have no privacy, you know what I'm saying? So it just appreciating freedom and being free, you know what I'm saying? Like just being able to do, not being caged in and seeing people getting stabbed in the face and getting robbed about food and stuff,
Right.
so it's. Cause it's crazy. Like when you be at certain places, it's crazy. It's really inhumane. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to jail, just be prepared to be an animal. So I learned from jail that I want to, be a regular human like everybody else, and I don't want to be caged up as an animal.
Right.
So
Respect. I got you. And then how did that make you go turn up with the music?
jail changed my whole style because it's like when you're on the street, like you listen to a lot of other rappers and stuff, and you have a lot of influences like from different rappers because this is what you're listening to throughout the world. You get what I'm saying? But when you're in jail, like when I was in jail, I ain't have no music. You know, only thing I had was my bunk, what I was beating on to make a beat, and me rapping. So it's like I didn't have any influences over those 2 years that were influencing my sound. So the only thing I'm hearing is myself off of the beats that I'm making, literally off of my bump. So I end up reaching a whole different pitch and tone in my flow and in my voice. It helped me create my sound because I was isolated and I wasn't hearing any other rappers. So I had no choice but to create my own like sound over that time. So I say like the isolation and the acoustic that I got in that cell over those 2 years, it did something to my voice, and it just put a snap in me. Like I was just rapping, and the more I rap, people start coming on my cell, and then they'll be like, "Wait, what the hell was that?" Like, and then I started noticing like, "Oh yeah, like people messing with this." So I kept going with that approach, and then like now the CEOs is like, boy, when you get out of here, you better do something with, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just never
Right.
really looked after I got out, and it was
That's
like,
hard.
yeah, for real. I knew I was gonna be signed to QC when I was in jail. Like I was literally in jail. I don't have an interview right now with you. Inmates and stuff asking me like, so who you gonna sign to when you get out? And this is in third. And what made you start doing music? I'm like, man, y'all boy, get out my face with all that. But I ain't never think I'd really be doing this for real at
How'd
that
you know you
time.
were gonna sign? How'd you know you were gonna sign to QC?
Cause that's my dream label, and I always knew if I was gonna sign to a record label, I was gonna sign there. Like that's always been my favorite label since I was a kid. Like from when they first came out with the Migos to everything after that. Like even like every character from YRN, like from Jose to Rich the Kid to Skipper the Flipper to the Migos to so it's so many more. Like they whole campaign was just crazy. And then like with the way they had with Yachty and Baby and the City Girls, and it's just so much, like so many different chapters of QC that I was just in love with, like ever since they came out. So it's just like they took over, like with me being from down South Georgia and just being a Georgia boy, period. Like you got to imagine the effect they had over the state, period. So it's just
For sure.
like that's gonna be hands down for us. It's 1017 or QC, and I always wanted to be like I've always been a QC like fanatic, so I always knew I was gonna sign them.
Respect. I love that. And then how did they reach out to you? It was when Voodoo went crazy, right?
Yeah, most definitely. Like, and when he hit me up, like I wasn't even into social media and stuff at the time. I'm like, man, I'm trying to get signed to QC and stuff like that. And we in the studio and stuff like that. I'm like, all these labels hitting up, but QC ain't hitting me up. I said somebody from QC hit me up, but I want P to hit me up. So I'm looking at it, and they like, man, are you slow? You don't know how to read Instagram? This is QCP right here. So I'm like, nah, for real. So I'm like, so I text him back, and I'm like, what's up? He shoot me the number, and we go to talking, and he like, yeah, I'm finna take a flight, and I'll be back in the A in 2 weeks. So I'm finna leave sometime tonight. But I was like, I can meet you right now. It'll take me 4 hours.
You said
So
that?
yeah, I was like, I'll meet you right now. Like, I ain't trying to wait till you get back 2 weeks later. If I can get there today, will you meet me today? And I went,
And y'all
and
met that day?
I met that day, and we probably like kicked it up a few more times after that. Like a lot, we kicked a lot of more times after that before I signed. Just like feeling the temperature and stuff like that, and everything was what I thought it was gonna be. So it was great.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, I was starstruck when I seen P because that was like I ain't out of a lot of people I done met. I ain't never been starstruck by too many people I done met, but him, I was starstruck because like this is like who I've been wanting to meet my whole life. Like you know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. It
That's
was wild.
awesome.
It was wild.
How how much did they turn you up?
A lot. They changed me. I can't even lie. Like I was a country boy. Oh God, like
Okay.
it's a lot of stuff that I've seen, but this is a different level type. Like it changed my whole mindset, and I say way for the better. Like my mindset was messed up too. Like every day I woke up, I thought about just being honest, murder, murder, kill, kill. But now like my mindset is so different. Like every day that I wake up, I think about my next move and my next source of income and my next, you know what I'm saying? Like elevating. Like my mind is so far gone from what it used to be. Like I used to just be straight street. You know what I'm saying? Like now my mind is just on something totally different. Like you can't even pay me to get involved in no BS. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just it. I'm just tunnel vision.
I love that. Good for you. Did you anticipate Voodoo would go crazy?
Yeah, I did. I can't even lie. It was like a few songs that I knew would go crazy. And it's like I was putting out the other songs, and it's like those songs were actually going viral before Voodoo, but it's just like it built up a fan base for the attraction. And then once I dropped Voodoo and I already had all those people watching me from the other acapellas and stuff that I was doing, it was like they was like, oh, this the one. This right here the one. So I already knew that that wasn't gonna go crazy though. Because when I made it, I was like, yeah, I don't tap in the song.
I saw NLE Choppa commented.
I know. Yeah, he hit me up too. I'm trying to keep that on low.
Who else co-signed the record?
It was a lot of people. I know T Grizzly
Fire.
hit me up. The game.
Oh,
Melly,
really?
Melly hit me up from jail. His team and all of them reached out. Um, it
Crazy.
was a lot of people. Yeah, and then we had me in the game. He had did a remake. We'll put my chorus on his album for a song that we have on there.
Oh,
So
crazy.
yeah.
You know the games. I mean, I'm on the West Coast. You know the game is legendary, right?
No, that's why I did it. Like a lot of people reached out to me about doing a remix, but only person that I said, you know, at the time that I like Melly reached out, and then the game, and I let the game do it because I'm a big fan of him, like since a kid. Like, come on,
Yeah,
like you're
that's
a
hard
legend, like since a
for sure.
kid. So who finna tell? No, like that's crazy.
That's hard. I love that. Um, talk about been gone. I know. Yeah. What were you on recording this record? You said you been MIA. Where you been?
working, working. I've been working. I've been grinding. I ain't like I said, like just previously said, like you can't the lifestyle that I used to live, you can't pay me to get into that. People be calling my phone, hey, this isn't third, but none of y'all weren't there for me. You know what I'm saying? When ain't nobody help me do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like the people that be hitting me up, y'all ain't help me do nothing. So people be asking me like, what you got going on? I've been gone. I've been in the city. I've been trying to get it. I've been gone for a minute. Yeah. I ain't hit your phone in a minute. Yeah. Like I just focus and this is the song like basically describing like how life has been going. Really, like honestly, like people hit me up, but I'm like, y'all was not there for me when I was going through what I was going through. So now I'm focused on me and I'm focused on my life and getting what I need to get better. So it's like that type of song. Like this is my inspiration song. Like I'm leaving this all behind me and I'm focused on bigger and better.
Respect. I love it. What are three things you need in the studio at all
Mm,
times?
um, a priority engineer, a priority beat, and a microphone.
That's it.
That's it.
I respect it.
Thank
Best
you.
encounter you had with a fan?
Um, I don't know, man. Like I don't have some crazy encounters with my fans. I don't know. I love my fans. I can't even sum it up to a best encounter. Like just y'all coming to shows to come see me. That's crazy for me. Like what? Y'all gonna pay to come out here and see me? Y'all don't feel this. Y'all don't fit this bitch up. Damn. Like that's a crazy feeling for me. I don't had a fan grab my neck and like hold me and like cry. Like that was crazy. Like I can't believe that. You know, like you remember me. I'm like, yeah, I remember you. And it was crazy because it's like, dang, you crying to see me? Like that's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Like
that's love.
that's love. Like that's real love. Like what? Fans from across the world hit me up. Like a fan just hit me up the other day and was like, um, he had hit me up for a feature, and we ended up working out the feature, and he was OD happy because he was like, I'm so glad I got this feature with you, and then I got a priority beat too. And I'm like, man, this is crazy. Like, and then he's from Belgium. Like, it be folks from Africa, Australia, Ghana, all over the place. London hit me up. That is just amazing for me. So just having fans across the world, like knowing that my music is reaching these places, that is one of the most amazing things to me.
That's awesome.
From small town.
Last last question. What can we expect from your mixtape 3 Teen, and why is it called 3 Teen?
13. But
13. Oh, just kidding. My bad.
it's Gucci. 13 is when I say like I hopped out the porch for real. You know what I'm saying? That's when I got outside. That's like when I got kicked out of my mom's house when I was 13. You know, a few months later I seen my dad get killed in front of me. So it's just like I've been on my own since I was 13. You know what I'm saying? I've been in and out of being an orphan and in and out of group homes since I was 13. In the streets, like since I was 13, that's when I stepped into manhood. You know,
Wow.
so that's
Does
why I
that mean
stopped.
it's does that mean it's gonna be super vulnerable?
Um, Vulnerable is a vulnerable word. I don't know. You could say so. You could say it's gonna have some touchy standpoints on there because I got a song like "Grow My Heart" on there, and I feel like that's a vulnerable song. I feel like that came from out the heart for real. I got "All I Breathe" on there, and I feel like that song came from out the heart. So yeah, you can definitely say that.
I got you. Beautiful. Man, dope. Is there anything else you want to let the people know?
Man, be looking forward to 13, man. This project is coming on the way. Just be looking forward for this month, and we lit. And just be looking for me to see me a lot around. I'm coming, and I'm back for it. So let's get it in with that.